Well, we will see as the game progresses. The bans as they currently sit, Thatcher, Hibana, Val.
We always have to reference these guys were the inventors off at SSG at the end of the day, so you have to give them their credit. Ignore the roamers entirely.
I mean, this is one of the biggest problems with going for this style of push. You just leave. He's found 3 kills so far this round. Live desperately making a drop, but he will be taken out. Able to execute it. Patoxy's got a bit of information here. Bullet hits him with the swing, confirms the ace. Great opening round here from FaZe.
Great opening round from Bullet, I would say. Tries to spray for the wall, and they know the last 2 positions of the Black Dragons members, and once again, FaZe.
Another great round coming in here from FaZe. The final kill will come through.
Doesn't matter if you have the stims or not. You're still going to die to an 8.
FaZe can't put a foot wrong today. The C4 gets shot out mid-air, and the kill will be holding onto the cash stairs. And cameraman looks to try and make something happen with a bit of a swing, but the pressure is going to mount, and it will be 2.
Kill, oh, Live almost had timing on his side there. Will swing on the Cyber, eliminate him, and Perez also picks up another Solzo. Will eliminate Perez, and Bullet swings straight through the Renegade and eliminate
The onus is on FaZe. They have to try and push on through now. Souls finds one. Cameraman Ghetto, he needs to try and stop this plan from going down. He's got a live ping and some information, but he's holding. Restrict a little bit of that visibility that he may have. Cyber, what a great nade thrown on through. It forces Basetto up. He still takes a little bit of damage, and the kills start to come through. The Switch decided that now is the time to execute. Astro. Cameraman just going to be playing on the half stairs. Great nade comes through, but the ADS saves of a tough situation. But notice the location of the diffuser. It's all the way upstairs. 2 kills do fly in here for Black Dragons, but Souls starts to fire. But Souls is in a great location here to make a swing. He's going to miss his shots, though. Ion with the covering fire. That's going to be the plan being confirmed. Basetto, no, I think he must have came off it. Cameraman hits him where it hurts, picking up those final 2. FaZe 7 clean.
Back to the drawing board, I suppose, Ollie.
Yeah, Black Dragon.
It's the pick now, I would say. Sure, Bandit may be a thing, but Bandit's a lot easier to take care of than the Kite, because you can simply nade a Bandit or go below the Bandit.
Aska's got one thing on his mind, and that's going to be holding the angle, securing the kill, and getting that diffuser down. Nesk, he's been able to pick up one onto Hornetow. Now it's all down to Vitz. He's got himself into Generator, but not for long.
PSK has to dodge that. Vitz holding firm, finds PSK. He knows exactly where the other one is. Ask does a bit of damage, but Vitz still finds his man. In quick succession and resets, almost bites the bullet. And I fears if he might also, yes he will, gets caught. Trying to come back
here in that he's alive, but really you got to ask for how long. Drunks was going down as well, but as soon as Drunks heard that hatch drop, he's going to take out onto Drunks' Hornetow. He's trying to creep his way down, but he's getting collapsed upon by the might of Liquid Vitz, the only player remaining. He's going to be inside a kitchen, maybe finds himself a second here, but it never is going to come to 2. You can hold that area a lot more forwardly. Vitz, unaware of PSK inside of the seconds, and the plan will still continue to go. Can the covering fire be held? Palu, he's going to be able to pick up Blue for him to try and contend with as well, but PSK is making short work of INTZ here before eventually being shut down. 3 versus 2, 3 versus 1 as VNX joins the party as well. Palu, he's left trying to swing on through. Bless him. Recovers the break into that garage. PSK now looking to make an entrance. He's having a cracking game so far. 2 really big kills there coming in. VNX left at the top of cash stairs. Playing on the main stairs could provide a little bit of cover, but as the kills start to come in, they are going to go down in favor here of INTZ. 2 kills either side. The
charges explode, and now Drunks is in such a tough position to be in. Liquid resets and Ask with another though onto Zax, who's still Liquid in the lead. And Ask, we seen him lurking around blue earlier, Ollie, and now he will. There's just too many players up for him. Will find Palu, but this is where the flood will start to engage, and there's Nesk.
Nesk got too many angles to check and couldn't check both of them. Palu, human or not, he's going to find that it is time to make that move. Drunks is going to push on through. Selma there being used to try and shut down that wall that's in between gym and bedroom as 2 further kills fly on through. I really get the impression droned, and it is surely only a matter of time. Taking no chances, Ask will
stacked up in towards armor. It gives them a lot of movement, and that's exactly what happens with Nesk. Drunkso appears with 2 kills, and into Moto they start to be Ask all by themselves, but Nesk does not last very, very long, and Ask Now, the new boy, 1 versus 3. What can he do? Not a lot.
Hornetow potentially has heard the drop there. You could see him calling it out there for Zach. Hornetow, crucial key in the puzzle. Okay, less so given that the hatches aren't going to be caved. Shotgun to eventually shut resets down. Now that barricade is fantastic, but it isn't going to be enough. Palu finds 1, 2 kills come back in response. Hornetow, 2 kills, 1 clip. SMG 11. That is going to be enough to sign the game over to
in that final round. Again, 4 players on it now.
Literal Ollie demo, take it away.
Thank you very much, Chunks. We, of course, are on, but look at him go already. Fantasy picks up 2 out there on the roam.
But still 40 seconds. They haven't burned up C4s yet. That's a great pick, though. Lenda lurking around.
Looks as though he's going to get it down successfully. Rare now looking to get into position to move on through, but Highs makes the C4 stick. And Julio upstairs has too many angles to check. Plenty of time to disable that.
The FURIA and the statues, you don't have any breathing room. You cannot move, and that's where NiP becomes so deadly. Whenever they find out, they will tear you apart, and they've done just that. Flawless to respond. There's the NiP that we know. That's the NiP that we fear. Sussing out their opponents. That's some great information, though, from Highs. And oh, I thought it was not going to be fed over to Lenda.
Those power positions, you need to ideally take this site as inexpensively as possible, but it is able to flash out the player on Vars. Kamikaze's looking to drone out onto the site, but FURIA, they've got double redundancy. Highs is going to be holding the angle. It's going to be a big win at this point. Forces NiP to burn that out. Lenda finds the kill over onto Pino. Comes in from the backside and is Rare. What a round you have had. Finds the kill onto Kamikaze. Knows where the diffuser is. Can he pick the last one up as well? High's not in a position to do much else and will be taken on down. NiP have set up beautifully for this one.
Out there, and he will do so. Drop in towards office. Miracle will catch him though. 1 HP.
Into the right position. It's going to be a lot easier for them, but getting into the right position is going to be easier said if by magic. 2 quick kills, but Julio, that ever-present threat. Remember that player that you downed in the first few seconds? Well, the diffuser. Fancy going to push on round. No information. Excuse me. What death? Julio holding on to the angle. Highs with the pre-fire. What a round. Highs has saved it there for his team. From Rare, is it going to be successful? Could find himself in an engagement with Kamikaze and will win it. Man advantage firmly with NiP as they currently are 3 versus 2, but that isn't going to matter as the retake here is on and Rare is left in the 1 versus 3. Quickly makes it a 1v2. Come up with something magical. NiP need to time this perfectly and they do. Julio picks up that final kill.
See the Iana really work in, and nade goes through, and Psycho tries to go for the Hail Mary leap, but a C4 out of nowhere. It's Fantasy where it hurts, and now Highs tries to walk in, but he himself gets shut down, and so does Miracle. NiP, it was a fast and furious round, but they stay together like a family, and they win it. Pino, though, does respond with 1, and Kamikaze now with another, and all of a sudden, there is you blink, and you'll miss it. But Lenda didn't were able to scare away FURIA as best that they could. Fantasy challenge with a pistol. He himself gets shut down. Defense just cracks, and that's the exact same scenario here. Wow, somehow High's got a kill on Depino, but very quickly trade off by Muzi, and Lenda has no chance against
to do. Kamikaze trying to provide a little bit of support through the drone hole as well. Even if it's only a couple of shots, it'll do the job. Seconds here as Rare and Highs are a little bit split up here, and so much so, Lenda, he's going to be the next. 1 versus 3. A difficult situation to be in at the best of times, but you don't want this. The alibi causing some confusion. Can he land his shots? Looks for the pre-fire, but Kamikaze hits home, lands the shots, and secures NiP their first win here in stage 3.
For them. NiP pick up their first win of the season. It took them 4 plays. I'm not afraid of an Oregon. It's
I'm
just
ready for one.
Obviously, I think some national programs kind of, he's trying his best to actually challenge, but MGN is ready on the trigger and will
patiently here. He's basically just occupied the stairs for the entirety of the round, but eventually will be caught on out as Guy opens things up with 3 herds He's going to find one. Nod in a position to jump on the Yokai drones and deny. Herd still with that covering fire. Takes down Hunter. 1 versus 2. Winnable, but no. Runigate. Not sure if that was its intended purpose or not. I imagine it was going for the shield, but it might not even matter. As SANTOS 3 versus 1 now, essentially, as Hunter is going to be the sole survivor. Kills continuing to fly here, and with 6 seconds left, you've got to try and thirst after that kill. Hunter, how does it? It truly is on, but nobody has considered Rise or the location. W7M already heavily depleted. Cons, go on, swing it. You know what it looks like. He hits the shots there onto K.
Does a little bit. W7M have ran into the same issues, except it was much more of an aggressive, and he's just gonna get tickled a little bit by the Jaeger. Oh, catches of the final bullet there of flanks, and this is a good crossfire being set up. And down he goes.
To sight and continue to provide that pressure. Herds has made a big entry, and he's going to pick one up, but they are being responded to. SANTOS in good positions to retake onto this as the kills do continue to fly. GDN has the kit in hand and is going to start to try and nail it to the floor. Hunter, the only surviving hope, will be taken out by the pistol.
But then quickly being traded out, and now it looks as if SANTOS, they became out on top, and they can respond and try their best. Oh, he does find one, finds the second as well. The LMG strong in those final few seconds, and a third lines up. SANTOS in a great position, but then the Maestro towards raiding. No, with that rotate from Cons, it looks as if it's going to be towards Fireplace. SDK makes they all start flooding in. SANTOS, I've got a myriad of kills on the board. And another one falls due to an A. GDN all by himself will eliminate. But it will be picked up by Rise very easily. Live action pings coming up, but SDK is there.
He'll be out of commission. Does eventually get himself down as kills start to come on through. It's 1v3. Plant's going down. Rise takes him out from above. SANTOS, they get away with it there, Demo. I honestly pretty unsure about the whereabouts of a lot of these players, but STK and MGM both collapse in at the right time, and a bit of action so far. STK crouches surely. CMKs, he's right there. STK finds one onto her.
Drone is being chucked into a bunch of junk, and oh, that is a great pickup. On the bomb site, Acadrones will feed some information and disorientate Hunter as it goes. GDN with one onto Rise, and there goes the cleanup. W7.
Well, the info isn't great. It isn't going to land. It isn't going to deal any damage. And Panico can pick up his second kill inside of the round. Kays grabs one. Panico a third. He's caused so much damage. The roaming castle. Who'd have thought it? GDN to pick the final.
Into a more aggressive position. Not afraid to get angry and play with that aggression. The tear. Can W7M finish this one off? Herds, oh, gets caught in a ruck kind of hard place.
Nobody knows about this. W7M are completely unawares, and the plant goes down seemingly for free. A 1-for-1 trade, make it 2-for-1, as W7M now look in position to take this game. Cons, he's trying to hold on. He finds one, but is instantly traded. Panico picks up the kill. A nice careful approach there to avoid any claymore, and that is going to be it. W7M, they're going to pick up the win tonight here on Cafe.
They get 2 points for their troubles.
They do, and you know, you got to think commiserations there go to SANTOS.